good afternoon, or good morning, I guess. It's still morning here. Now, it might be afternoon where you're at. I'm not exactly sure. But welcome to RobMotive. RobMotive Live, in this case, because the alternative is not so good, right? Let's get this camera thing adjusted a little bit here. I think I can turn it a little. That's better. It's always difficult trying to figure out where to get it in the right frame, right? Anyway, welcome to the live. M. Jones, a bunch of thumbs ups. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Stitch, love the color. Wish I'd waited for that color. I got the underground. Underground is not a bad color, and I'm sure it shows dirt just as bad as this color does. This color is horrible for showing dirt, man. But nonetheless, I love the color. I think it's pretty awesome. A little pan down the side. Well, you really can't see it from that side, I guess. But I think it's pretty awesome myself. I love it. It's afternoon here, Chuck. Well, it's 11:28 here in deep South Texas, so it's still morning, I guess, where I am. Anyway, loving the truck. Glad I made the decision to go. Got to get the thing over here so I can see comments if I need to, or do anything with them if I need to. Stitch says, just like the Pro color. See, what we say when we buy these off-road versions in the Terra is that the Pro is just like us. That the Pro is trying to emulate what we have in the TRD off-road. Yeah, I know that's not right because the Pro had the color first, but nonetheless. And speaking of the Pro, wouldn't it be cool to paint the top part black or wrap it black, I don't know, like the Pro is, because I really dig that. And by the way, I don't know if you guys know or not, but the Pro, of course, has these black fender covers or flares, whatever. They're different. They're like a shiny black. They're more like a piano finish than what we have on these. These are like a dull, kind of rougher, plasticky color, which, you know, a lot of people would say is better. I know one of the big complaints about the Pro early on was that it had the piano kind of finish that would scratch and stuff if you were off-roading in it. But let's be honest, who takes the Pro off-road? Anybody? Not many. Why? Because it costs a fortune. Are you really gonna buy a Pro and then take it off-road and beat the hell out of it? So I don't think that having those piano finish fender flares is really such a big problem. But maybe in the TRD off-road, like what I have, we've got something a little better than the Pro as far as those fender flares go, and having the duller, more plasticky finish that won't scratch like that piano type finish does, right? I don't know. What do you think? Would you prefer to have the piano type finish or the rougher, more rugged fender flares like we have on the TRD off-road? A little sip of the green nectar gets you going first thing in the morning. All that caffeine, right? I'll be buzzing by the time this is over. Anyway, I've had the truck for, I think it's been about 3 weeks now, something like that. I dig it. This trim level is awesome. It's softer. The ride is softer in the TRD off-road than it is in the Sport. I would even say maybe it's not quite as tight. Maybe. That could just be in my head. I don't know. But definitely feels softer on the road, over the bumps and stuff, than what the Sport did. Which makes sense. I mean, Toyota says that this is a tuned suspension for off-road purposes, right? I guess it is. I don't know, but I dig it. I like it. Still having the seat lowering problem because I slide across the lever when I get in and out of the truck. I don't know. Is it a big deal? I will come up with something sooner or later to get rid of that because I guess it does drive me nuts a little bit, and that every time I get in and out of the truck, I am lowering the seat. I don't know. You get used to it. Otherwise, I haven't really discovered any issues with this truck at all. If one wanted to be picky, I guess, the biggest issue that you might mention is probably that this corner up here on the rail is held down by some sort of double-sided tape or adhesive or something, and it does loosen up and it does come up a bit. I know when I ran some wiring under there when I had the other one for the sport bar, it did pop up and it never did seal back down properly. Is it a big deal? I don't know. It doesn't reflect well on quality for Toyota. I mean, if you have the side rails, you want them to stay on, right? I don't know. Clyde Sullivan. Did your new truck come with that funky air dam under the front bumper? No, the off-roads do not come with the air dam, the chin strap, whatever you want to call it. They don't come with that. So I don't have to screw with that. I would have taken it off anyway. I did take it off on the Sport. And luckily for the next buyer of that Sport, it's already off, so they don't have to mess with it. Mitch Uselman, that's what I'm going with. I don't know if that's right. My 24 TRD Off-Road has the same issue with the driver's seat lowering. Yeah, what you're doing is the same thing I'm doing. When you're getting in and out of the truck, you're sliding your rear end and putting pressure on that lever. It's really in the wrong place. I mean, Toyota needs to do something about it. It's not right. But you're sliding in and out of the truck and pushing that stupid lever down. I think once I get rid of the side steps, because I kind of step over them, so I'm kind of more at a weird, awkward angle when I get in and out of the truck, I might not have that problem anymore. I don't know. Although I still had the problem on the Sport, and I didn't have the side steps. So I don't know. I am replacing the side steps. I'm going to put rock sliders on the truck. I think it's a better look. I don't hate the Predator side steps. I mean, I think they're probably the best looking side step out there, but functionally, they're really too narrow. You can't really get your foot on there without scraping up against the rest of the truck, and they're slippery if they're wet. They're just in my way. I find myself stepping over them all the time as opposed to actually using them. So for me, it'll be good not to have them there. Joe Pearson, can you show the lever? Yeah, I can show the lever. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And you don't have this problem, obviously, if you have automatic seats, but let me flip the camera around. This is the lever right here. It's right, and you notice this pushes down, right? I mean, when you get in and out, you're pushing this down with your rear end, and it's right level, and of course your rear end, for lack of a better description, spills over the edge as you slide in and out, and you push this down every time. And I'm wondering right now, let's just check and see, will it pull the seat up at all? Yes. I had one push there. So apparently I'm not hitting it all the time, because to put the truck in the garage like it is now, I did get in the truck, and then I got out of the truck once I had it in. But it was one push down, if you will. And I'm not sure, you know, maybe you could wedge something under here. That'd be kind of hillbilly, I don't know. Or put something down underneath the front of the seat in between so it can't go down. There has to be a good solution for this. I just haven't given it really much thought, but that's what's happening. I don't know how you avoid it, really. It's just the way it is. And I would be shocked if not everybody that has manual seats is having that problem. If you're not, then I guess you and I must get in and out of the truck differently. I don't know. Let's see. Where was I? FG, hey man, how you fix the noise comes from the rear seat. I don't have any noise coming from my rear seat, so I'm not sure what it is you're talking about. I didn't have that in the Sport, and I don't have it in the TRD Off-Road. R. Freeman, one of the complaints I've heard of is the plastics in the cab, door handles, gear shifter, glove box, etc. There's really no more plastic, excuse me, in the inside of this truck than there has been in any other. I don't know why people are keying in on this all of a sudden. There's no more plastic in this truck than what we had before. I don't have any issues with it. I don't really have any problems. The only problem I ever had with the interior was the glove box, and Toyota seemed to have tightened that up. And maybe it was just the Sport that I had, although other people had also commented that they had that same problem with that rattling or movement of the glove box. This one's not like that. It's tighter. So I don't know if Toyota put in longer nubs that it contacts sooner with, or if they somehow tightened up the mechanism. I don't think so. It's just a plastic lever on the glove box, but I don't really have that issue in mind, so it's been good. Now, there have been a couple of mods that I've done recently to the truck. Simple things, nothing complicated. I'll show you here in just a second. FG, is the noise like plastic? With plastic hits in the latch, you never have the same problem. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but let me show you something. What's the best side? I guess better to show you over on this side, just because I have more room to open the door, I guess. I'm thinking what you might be talking about is this, the seat belt right here. Is that what you're talking about? Because there is a little lever, not a lever, but a holder here for the seat belt. You slide it in behind it. Now, is that going to stop it? Probably not. I mean, if it really bugged you, I guess here on the latch itself, you could wrap that with some kind of felt or, I don't know, anything that would keep the plastic from contacting the plastic on the side. You can see I do keep mine in there because it will make noise. I mean, it's going to make noise anyway, but it's less if you go ahead and utilize the holder that they have. Is that what you're talking about? Or I don't know if you're talking about something else. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. I don't have any noises, any weird noises for sure coming from the back seats. I really don't know what else there would be that would make noises in the back seat. So I'm not sure. Let's see. Michael Kakoza. Hey, Rob, how's the new truck doing? The new truck is awesome. It's awesome. I love it. My most favorite Tacoma ever are the 4th gens, not just the Sport or the off-road. Sport was a fine truck too, but you can't beat the 4th gen as compared to the 3rd. Nothing wrong with the 3rd. I always have to preface this because I don't want to piss off the 3rd gen guys because I like the 3rd gen. I had many of them, but this truck's just better. It's a step up. It's an improvement, you know, it's the evolution of the Tacoma, I think. Blue STI, do you like DeSantis? I have no idea what you're talking about. Red 1, tots on SR and S5. Tots, I don't know what you're talking about. Blue STI, I have a base off-road and I do wish it came with the sliding window and AC plug in the bed. Standard like it used to. Well, I wish it came with a lot of standard stuff like it used to. I think we kind of got shortchanged there, if we're being honest. I mean, we used to be able to buy the truck and it had all this stuff for less money. Now we pay more money and we get less stuff. I don't know. Kind of shady. Mitch Uselman, Rob, have you noticed your transmission downshifting around 30 miles per hour to be a little rough or aggressive? My truck seems to have a noticeable aggressive downshift right around that speed. First of all, what year do you have? Do you have a 25 or a 24? This is a 25 now, but I will say I never noticed it in the 24 either. And my 24 was included in the then range for potential problems with the transmission. I haven't noticed any yet. The only thing that I've noticed when it comes to drive in this truck is there is a little, and this is different from the Sport, there's a little lag at takeoff. I mean a little. Hardly anything you can notice unless you're particular like I am, but not really a big deal, man. Frog and Toad, what are your thoughts on trucks getting bigger over the years? My 3rd gen is the size of an old Tundra. Yes. The first vehicle I ever drove was a full-size Chevy long bed single cab. And it was huge. But I noticed the other day I was driving somewhere and there was an old Tundra and I'm sitting in my Tacoma and I'm thinking, man, that truck is really about the same size, if not a little bit lower. Granted, my truck's lifted in the front, but a little lower than what I am. It was really odd. What do I think? I think I'd prefer that they were smaller, honestly. I like those older Tacomas, the first gens, the second gens that were a little bit smaller. I mean, these trucks, if they get much bigger, this is going to be the same size, if it isn't now, of what the full-size trucks used to be. So it's craziness, man. We really have a full-size truck and then an extra big truck, I guess now. We don't really have a small truck. You can't really call this a small truck, I don't think. Michael, can't wait to see what you are doing with the new truck. I got all kinds of stuff to do. I just haven't done a lot of it yet, but I haven't had the truck that long. I did do 2 mods starting yesterday. It took me a day and a half, well, a few hours to do. I'll show you in just a minute. DP, any bangs heard in the front end going over speed bumps from the internal bump stops yet? No, I haven't noticed that. I know it's a big concern. People are talking about that collar breaking in the front, as well as the bump stops. I haven't noticed it. Mitch, my truck is a late model 24. You shouldn't be affected by that transmission issue then, because supposedly that was only in the beginning or the first runs of the new Tacoma. So I don't know. I don't know. Does it happen primarily when it's cold or all the time? It doesn't matter. Brand 700, I'm waiting for the right deal on a TRD Pro or Trail Hunter. You're going to make your truck look very unique, I'm sure. Oh, I always have to put my touch on it, right? I mean, I love to personalize vehicles of any kind, whether it's the Tacoma back there or even the Tesla a little bit over there. I haven't done a whole lot to that. A little bit with the wheels and the hubcaps or center caps, and I guess the spoiler on the back on that vehicle, but lots of stuff to do on the truck. Plus, I know more about it. I'm more comfortable with the Tacomas. You know, I've been messing with them for years now. Frog and Toad, I drive my Tacoma around Germany, and it's rough with the smaller European roads. I bet. I mean, the Tacoma over there probably feels quite large because I know the roads are more narrow. I've never been, but I know the roads are more narrow, and I know they're not in as good a shape as what we have here in the U.S., so that kind of sucks. Blue STI, it's almost the size of an F-150. Nah, not really. Maybe an old F-150, but the new F-150s are huge. Mad meh. A lot of third-gen owners complain about the quality of the fourth-gen compared to theirs. That's because they're sore losers. There's nothing wrong with the quality on the fourth gen. And, you know, it's been the first year, model year out now, and it's had minor little issues. The third gen still has minor issues crop up here and there. So I would put it equivalent. They're just, I don't know, jealous. I don't know why anybody, unless you have ownership in the company, and maybe it hurts your bottom line because this one came out, you would even care. Who cares? I don't care. But I certainly wouldn't sit here and say the third gen sucks. The fourth gen is so great. The fourth gen is great. It's the evolution of the Tacoma. Nothing wrong with the third gens. They just don't have everything that this truck has, but that's normal, right? Stitch, have they made any bed covers for the Trail Hunter to run with the sport rack? I don't see that ever happening. I don't know how you would put a sport or a tonneau cover on something that has a sport bar mounted the way that the stock ones are. Now, you can buy sport bars that actually have an edge on each side that goes up in the air, and then your tonneau cover slides through that edge. Now, you can't open it all the way because it's going to hit the top part of the sport bar, but I had it in one of my other trucks. If you want to see, just search the older videos and you can see what I had. But no, I don't, and I don't think, I really don't think they will. I don't think they're really concerned about it, to be honest. Clyde Sullivan, I remember your third gen, you changed out your dash speakers. Do you expect to do that in the new truck, or is the stereo better in the fourth gen? I haven't noticed any problems with the stereo in this truck. Honestly, I probably haven't had it long enough to give a good opinion of that. But now I would say no, there's really nothing I have to do. As usual, the truck is lacking in the rear. The speakers in the rear might as well not even be there. I don't know what they're even for. You can hardly hear anything. It's the same as the third gen as far as the rear speakers go. And I love how people with third gens, I thought about doing it myself, used to change out those speakers in the rear thinking somehow they'd be better. it's not about the speaker in that case. It was about the power. It wasn't set up to have awesome sound from the rear speakers. You have to change out the system or add an amplifier or do other things to make it better. But I don't have any issues with this one, no. Punkty. I love the Terra color. Thank you, it's awesome. Should I do a walk around the outside there, let you guys see more of the color? I know you really can't see much of it now. Let me know, do you want me to do that? Brand 7 Hondo. I have a 2020 TRD Pro and I have driven a few 4th gens. It's just a matter of taste. Nothing wrong with the new ones I drove. They're fine. Exactly. I mean, maybe you don't like something about it. The appearance is different. I might say that the 3rd gen is still maybe a little bit better looking. I like the 3rd gen appearance. This one, I don't know. I don't hate it, obviously, I bought it, but I might say the 3rd gen appearance is maybe a little bit better, I don't know, at least equivalent. Punk T, did you get the JBL system? No, I did not. You see, I have a rule, which if you watch the channel, you know, I'm not gonna spend over 50 grand for any mid-size truck, Toyota Tacoma or other. To get these extra things, I would have had to have gone over because of packaging and all that. If you want the JBL system, well, then you're going to get this and that and the other, and pretty soon the price is $55,000, $60,000. I'm not doing that. I won't spend that kind of money, and eventually, I guess, if all the trim levels are that kind of money, I just won't own a new Tacoma anymore because I'm not doing it. I think it's absurd. So no, that's the long answer to your question. Blue STI. The new ones blow away the 3rd gen complete upgrade. It is better in every way, except maybe appearance. Maybe that's the only thing I'd say. But otherwise, yes, it is better in every other way. It's faster. It has more torque. It's quicker, which is faster, I guess. It's got a better transmission. It's got better gauges and things in it. I mean, the tech is better. It's better all the way around. Punk T says, yes, do a walk around, please, sir. I will. We'll do a walk around here in a second. Chuck McDonough, do a walk around. Okay. Stitch, I got everything for under 50K a week before Christmas. Good for you. Mitch Uzelman, truck shifts like that all the time, only on the downshift, and that's at 30 miles, at 30 mile per hour area. You might want to take it in. I mean, mine doesn't do that, so I don't know. Could just be inherent to your truck. Stitch, on my off-road. Gotcha. Blue STI. Yep, crazy prices. No way a taco is worth over 50. No, and some might argue it isn't worth over 40. I mean, I don't know. Taco Hogue 710. What's up, man? Hello again. Loving the channel. Check mine out. Dude, we've talked about this self-promotion that you want to do on here sometimes. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm not here to promote your channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Do you promote my channel? If I go to your channel right now, am I going to see a bunch of RobMotive promotions there? I kind of doubt it. Brand 700, yes, definitely more walk around. Okay, I'm going to do it in just a second. Taco Hog from Coachella Valley Palms area. Now that's a good comment. Awesome. Uno says, Roberto. Uno, how you doing, buddy? Taco Hog, no worries, man. And I do tell people about your channel. Man, it's all love. If you do, then I apologize. I'll check it out, and then the next time I do a live, if you come on and pub your channel, I'd be more than happy. But it's a scratch your back, scratch my back kind of thing, right? I mean, I've already given you a ton of pub right here just talking about it, right? I mean, let's be honest. Stitch says, I joined Rob's Facebook group. Thanks for all the great content. Thank you very much. By the way, I have a Facebook group. It's called 4th Generation Toyota Tacoma Owners Group. There's always a link down below every video if you want to check it out. I think there'll be a link down below this video. The group is growing like mad. I wish the channel was growing like the group is growing. I mean, I'm getting anywhere between probably 140, 50 to 200 new followers or subscribers or members. I guess it's members on Facebook per day. It is a pretty tightly run channel. We don't allow advertising, links, trolls, scammers, a-holes. They all get banned. I keep that crap out. And the difference between my group and the others is they allow that stuff, which makes it horrid to be in those groups. That's why I started it. You know, to have a community that is not full of all the hate and scams and garbage that's out there. So anyway, check it out. It's called 4th Generation Toyota Tacoma Owners Group. There'll be a link down below. It's probably there now. Punk T, I'm going to do the trip around the truck in just a minute, bud. Punk T says, I got a demo model with 7,000 off, so I was pretty lucky. Excuse me, I got fully loaded under 50,000. JBL is good, but not worth the full MSRP of a brand new one. Good to know. I don't feel like I'm missing out. KL, just bought a 25 off-road. Do the miles per gallon go up that much after break-in? I'm struggling to get 19 in a manual transmission. 1, 2, 3 mile per gallon if you're lucky. It's not going to be anything outstanding. Uno, Rob, I'm doing well, broski. Have you been loving your new taco? I do, man. Stitch, that's why I love that group. It's the way I keep it. Some people don't like it because they'll have posts that get held, not blocked. People think if their post doesn't show up right away, I removed it or something or blocked them. They just have to be reviewed because there are certain keywords that I have isolated that will cause a post to be held because it's used by scammers and trolls and haters. And once I review it, which is frequently, I'm on there all the time, I release it. So if you're not doing anything wrong, there are 5 rules. And if you don't follow the damn rules, I'll kick you out. I mean, this isn't kindergarten. I had this happen recently. It's funny. I had it happen in the group. I kicked them out. And they sent me a message. Well, why'd you kick me out, man? You didn't even give me a second chance. You're mean. And I'm like, this isn't 3rd grade. This is a real world, bud. If you can't follow my 5 simple frickin' rules, you're out of here. It's pretty simple. And they're not overly stringent rules, I don't think. I think it's pretty loose. But anyway, I appreciate that, Stitch. Uno, don't forget to share, subscribe, and thumb up this young man's live good peeps. That's right. If you wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up. Show me a little bit of love. Wah, wah, wah. That's for you, Uno. And don't forget to subscribe. It helps out the channel. Check out the group too. Why not? Taco Hog, yes sir. Thank you again. Appreciate the love. It's all love. We got to stick together. Only started my channel 6 months ago, but it's going. Thank you. Good. I'll check it out. I have checked out your channel before. I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't been there recently, but I will after this live because you mentioned it. I just gave you a shout out again. I better see some love over there on that channel for me. I better. Just saying. Any publicity is good publicity. Blue STI, too bad can't get rid of the crybabies in those groups. Too LOL, it'd be great. That's what I do, man. I get rid of them. I get rid of them every day. Damian Ortiz, hello. How is your Tacoma doing? It's going great. It's doing great. Thank you. Taco Hog, loving my 2024 Tacoma TRD Off-Road Premium in bronze oxide. Great color. Rear locker and bar disconnect, 10,000 miles and 0 issues. That's what I want to hear. I love the taco and like your new taco as well. Color is dope. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You got a great color too, man. Brand 700. They don't let me do Facebook at home anymore. Once upon a time, I don't know what to tell you. Uno, don't forget to break in your new taco by eating tacos on Taco Tuesdays in your new taco. I'll have to remember that. Stitch, they are very easy rules. Yeah, they're simple rules. There's 5. They're easy. I mean, come on. Damian Ortiz, I have a 2021 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport Cement. Congratulations. Awesome. Chuck McDonough, thumbs up. Thank you very much. We're up to 16 thumbs up, some 46 bodies on here. Somebody doesn't like me. I don't feel love. I don't feel the love. Punk D, my girlfriend's dad wants to keep Gladiator, but also considers the Tacoma. He wants an around town truck. What would you recommend? SR5 Toyota Tacoma. It's raining now. Well, that walk around is going to be inside the garage. Clyde Sullivan said, this isn't kindergarten. Oh man, too funny, Rob. It's true. I get comments from people crying, oh, you banned me. I didn't break the rules. And then I send them a screenshot of all the rules they broke. Oh, what do you think this is? Elizardo, hey, congrats on the latest taco. Are you going to upgrade the wheels? I think the color is asking for something to be bright. I did upgrade the wheels. Just a minute. I'm going to do a walk around, I promise. But the comments are coming, so I'm trying to keep up. Stitch, I know little Kenny always talks about your channel. Well, I love that little Kenny then. He's my friend. I like that. Hopefully he's saying good things. I don't know if he's saying good things or not. Is he saying good things or is he saying bad things? Blue STI, damn, he's self-promoting too much now, LOL. We get it. You have a channel, and so do I. We all do. Uno, Rob, pretty soon you're going to have to trade your 2025 for a 2026. Not happening. This one's going to be around for a while. Hold me to it, I promise. Red one, is that iForce? It's not the hybrid, if that's what you're asking. Hog, Taco Hog. I wanted the Trail Hunter, but couldn't wait. I love the off-road premium, just wanted the snorkel and an onboard air compressor mostly. Well, you can add it. Punk T, Lil Kenny says good things. Haha. I got to check out Lil Kenny. If he's pumping me and saying good things, I got to show him some love. Stitch says he is only good things. I got to check him out. You know, I don't know how big he is. Is he bigger than my channel or smaller or the same? How big of a creator is he? Lou STI, yeah, Lil Kenny is cool. He's always positive. Good. Uno, Rob, I know the adorable Krista is itching to take your new ride mud. No way, man. She's got her nasty, rugged Jeep sitting out there. You'll see it in a minute. I'll show you guys. Brand 700. I like Lil Kenny. He's pretty even keel reviewer. Cool. Blue STI. Smaller Stitch. No, smaller. Okay. I got to show him some love. I mean, I'm showing him love here, right? We're talking about him. I'm sure some people are going to go check him out. Lil Kenny, if you're on here, say something. And if you watch it after the fact, say something. I'd love to hear from you. All right, let's do that little walk around. I promised I'd do it. We're going to do it. Here is the lovely. Look at that. Isn't that striking? Look at that lovely color. Oh my God. Walking on down the edge. We've got the black door handles. It's awesome. Got the rear tinted window, the front factory tent, which isn't what I'm going to leave it with. Looking down the front, again, it's raining, so I'm not going outside, but you can see it has the RobMotive badge on the side. It's just a magnet. I didn't put a sticker on there. Still have the Tacoma lettering on the side. I haven't decided. What do you guys think? Should I leave it or should I take it off? What do you think? I'm not going out in the rain. I apologize. I'm just not going to do it. Predator side steps, they're going to be replaced by sliders. The tires, or the wheels, I should say, they are different. They are a bronze color. They're not silver, that's for damn sure. They're bronze, and I think it goes really well with this Terra color. Get my hand out of the way so you can see. It's a little cloudy dark out here, so you can't get the full effect of them, I suppose, but that's what they look like. Moving around to the back, we're going to talk about these two mods that I did recently. You already saw one of them if you're paying attention. Let me move my computer out of the way and I'll shut the tailgate. Does anybody know what the mod was that I've done to the back? Does anybody have any guesses? I want to know. What do you think? Any idea what I've done back here? I just did it today. Now, the other one I'll go ahead and show you now. I did remove the TRD off-road stickers from the sides of the bed. If you saw the short that I put out earlier, it was a pain in the arse, let me tell you. You have to peel off that first level, first layer, and then it leaves this really crappy, non-penetrable area underneath, so the goo gone can't get underneath. It really sucked. But I got it off, man. It was about a 2 to 3 hour job, I think. Again, anybody have any idea what's been done back here in the back? Anybody? Anybody? And look, there's that Terra color. We have a clean spot somewhere on the truck, a bunch of dirty spots. Otherwise, if we go over here, I'll give you a little more close-up of the wheel. There are fuels, obviously, hard to miss. They are a bronze kind of color. I don't know if it comes through well, but they are. The front end of this truck is lifted. It's got a level lift on it. There's the matching RobMotive badge right there on the other side. I need my new channel sticker badge. It looks like this. What do you think of the new channel sticker? Huh? I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. Some would probably say, oh, it's so self-deprecating. That's not the right word. Self-promoting. And that is the word. I mean, if you don't promote yourself, well, then who in the hell's going to promote you? You know? Maybe little Kenny. Little Kenny might be promoting me. I don't know. I got to go see his channel. I got to do that. I got to pull up the little Kenny when I get off of here and take a look and see if he's showing me the love. Now I got a bunch of comments I got to catch up on. What's the best way to do this? I guess I'll pull the old laptop thing over here and see. Let's see. Mark Elliott, are you going to put the black mirror covers on? I haven't decided. What do you think? Should I put the black mirror covers on? I have them. I don't know. They're kind of that more piano bright kind of finish as opposed to dull, which is what most of the finishes are on the rest of the truck. I don't know. What do you think? Blue STR, are you going to wax it or ceramic coat it yourself? I'll be waxing it. You can see I won't be doing that today. But I will be waxing it. Stitch, top three colors, let's see, top three color like that. You took the TRD, top three color like that. You took the TRD decal off. I did. But that's not the mod I'm talking about on the back. Brand 700 says, leave it. Uno says, Rob, do people ask if your new logo is from a character from Star Wars? Nobody ever has. You do know who it is, right? I mean, you know who it is. Appalachian Adventures. I like the black wording on the truck. Punk T, leave the badges. Why do people like badges? You know, I get some flack sometimes for taking the badges off. I don't understand. Appalachian Adventures. I'm leaving the black Tacoma on mine. Regarding the little rattle in the back, make sure the windows are completely up as they sit really loose in the track and will rattle if not all the way up. Good idea. That could be his problem. Brand 700, tires and wheels look fantastic. Excuse me. Michael, it's still raining there, better than snow. That we've got in New Hampshire this morning. Yeah, I'll take the rain over the snow any day. I mean, it's 70 some degrees here, and after Friday, it's going to be nice for the foreseeable future. 70s, sunny. You can't freaking beat it. Let's see. Still raining. Appalachian Adventures. What is the wheel offset? +0, I believe. Punk T, letters. Hooks. Nope. Not the letters. Not the hooks. The hooks came with the truck. Michael, hooks. Nope. On. Han, it's when your tires stick out of the wheel wells. No, I think he was asking what is the poke? What's my setup, I think is what he meant. I think. Elizardo, hook. Nope. It came with the truck. Stitch, the blacked out Tacoma lettering. Nope. Came with the truck. Let's see. M. Jones says you have a hitch on it. You're right. I did add that because I had to pull a Jeep the other day. But no, that's not it. That's been on the truck. Hitch receiver. Nope. Mark Elliott, trailer hitch. Nope. Stitch, how does it drive with the level kit? You'd never know the difference. It's perfect. I would never know anything's been done. Stitch, I need some of your decals on my Tacoma. Hey, they are for sale on the channel. Or you can message me. They're for sale. I have to make something. I have to feed myself. I'm sorry. Michael Kokoza, I love it. Blue STI, you look like the Hulk on your sticker. How do you like the 14-inch display? Yes, I keep forgetting it's on my shirt right in front of you guys. I forget it's there. Let's see, how do you like the 14-inch display? I like it, but other than from an appearance or visual standpoint, I wouldn't pay the extra money for it. You don't need it. It doesn't give you anything more other than navigation, which we all have on our phones anyway. So do I regret it? Absolutely not. I wanted it, but if you're looking at it from a functional standpoint or what's it gonna give you, it ain't gonna give you enough to pay the extra 845 bucks. Stitch, I'm in between. I do and I don't like the emblems. Michael, the hitch in the receiver, no. Universal ask, do you still have the Tundra? I haven't had a Tundra for quite a while. Stitch, no worries. I can afford to support the channel. Awesome. That's what I want to hear. You message me and I'll tell you how you can get one. And what he's talking about is the sticker over there, the one that you can't see. Or no, you can see it. It's the one there, the new sticker. It looks like this, but it's more colorful. No worries, I can afford. Okay, I'm going to tell you what's missing. To do that, I have to shut the gate again. So let me do that, and I will show you what's missing. What I did is I removed the 4x4 down here. I got rid of that badge. It's now proudly being displayed under the Tacoma from the last truck badge up there. I removed it because I don't like all the clutter. You know, it already says Tacoma back here, and somebody asked me, why did you put the Tacoma letters on if you don't want any badging? Well, it's already stamped with Tacoma, so why not just accentuate that, right? But I removed it. Not as hard as it was to remove these stupid things, but that was what I was referring to when it comes to the tailgate, the back of the bed. There you go. All right, let's get this set back up here again so I can see stuff. Universal, let's see. Universal ask, I thought you had a Tundra for some planned long-term road trip. Maybe I am getting my YouTubers mixed up. I did. The trip, where's my pop? By the way, this is a pop. It's not a soda. It's a pop. No soda. Pop. Anyway, I did. I had it. I was going to do that. As it turned out, I ended up riding in a motorhome. So I didn't take the truck. I wish I would have, actually. Nothing like a good Mountain Dew pop. No soda. Let's see. Stitch. I like letting everyone know I have a 4x4. And see, I don't care. I mean, most people assume by looking at the truck, its stance, its wheels and tires, that it is a 4x4 anyway. I don't think I've ever had anybody come up to me and go, that's a 4x2. Everybody always assumes it's a 4x4 anyway. Uno says, Rob collects grills and badges like Predator collects skulls. Yeah, I got a few. I've got a few grills up there. There's an old Tundra, 3 Jeeps, an old Tacoma. Back here on the wall is my Voodoo Blue Tacoma grill, one of them. There's a tailgate insert from the Jeep Gladiator, or no? That's from a Tacoma, actually, I think. I don't know, I don't remember. I've got so much stuff sitting around that it's hard to keep track of, let me tell you. Let's see, Stitch or M. Jones, you need to work harder on CM if that Wrangler is still there. I know, the poor Wrangler. Let's see, we got it in 2018, I think. It's 6 years old and it's got about 5,000 miles on it. I don't know why it's here. I guess we like to support the insurance company. I mean, that's about the only reason. Stitch says, I love all dew, but Baja is my favorite dew. Nope. Mountain Dew, it'll quench your thirst. Not sponsored. I love the dew, man. I don't know why. I didn't used to like it. Pepsi used to be my favorite when I was a kid. Never a Coke fan. But lately, it's been the Mountain Dew. Let's see. Todd Malik. Where's the togue? A little warmer, or toque. Where's the toque? You must be Canadian. Where's the toque? A little warmer down there now. LOL. Yeah, it's about 75-ish or something like that. Almost warm enough for the sleeveless shirts again. I mean, you know, the sleeves are they're too constricting for me. Let's see. Uno, Rob, take care of yourself, brother. Got to get back to work. Give my best to the adorable Krista. I will definitely tell her you said hey. Todd Malik, yes, sir. Brand 700. So, Rob, why do folks get upset when I talk about Michigan while in Columbus, Ohio? Never understood that. Me personally, I really could care less. I mean, I was born in Ohio. I lived back and forth between Ohio and Michigan growing up. I spent 3 years and a lot of money at Ohio State on my degree that I finally finished at Ohio University because it was the quickest way out. It was an adult nighttime program. But the majority of my college was spent at Ohio State. And let me tell you, people in Columbus are insane. You might be at physical risk at certain times of the year if you're a Michigan fan or you're talking about Michigan. I don't know. To me, yeah, whatever. I don't know. They're crazy. We did win the national championship, by the way, just to let you know, in case you hadn't heard. What an awesome game. What an awesome team. I think it's fantastic. Anyway, I've been on here for 47 minutes now. It's about time to sign off of here, I think. Stitch says, I had my Tacoma for 7 days before a kid messed up my whole front end. It's getting fixed, so getting the TRD grill with lights. Awesome. Great time to do it. By the way, don't let me forget, make sure you click the subscribe button if you're just kicking in here or you haven't before. I really would appreciate it. Universal Ask, sounds like Philly. Yeah, the Philly people are nuts. I watched this guy on the TikTok. He's a hot dog guy. I'll give him a shout out. Let me give him a shout out. He goes by the name of Home Dog. You ever heard of him? Home Dog. Real young guy, him and his girlfriend, him primarily, run a food, it's not a truck, it's a cart. It's an enclosed cart. And he's a big Philly fan. So you should get on there and tell him that RobMotive sent you. He's probably live right now. He goes live every day about this time, I think. Slinging hot dogs. It's what he does. Tell him RobMotive, the YouTube guy, mentioned him on his live stream. I'd be curious to hear if anybody knows who this guy is. Let's see. Stitch says, yes, sir, have a good day. You too. Elizardo, Rob, as we get older, tastes change. I like ginger pop now. Never had it for a long time. Yeah, you do. I actually eat onions now. I hated onions for years. Stitch, yeah, Philly fans are crazy. They are. They're nuts. And why the hell did they call themselves the Birds? The Birds. That's this kid I was talking about, Home Dog, that has this hot dog cart. It's always talking about the Birds. They're the Eagles. Why the hell don't you use their name? I don't know. Stitch says, go ahead and go check him out, and I'll let him know you sent me. That would be awesome. Make sure they hear you or they see your comment. Sometimes they get busy and they're not looking at the screen. Make sure that they know. His girlfriend sometimes will read the comments and stuff as they're doing their thing. Let's see. Todd Malik. If he's not on today, he'll be on, tomorrow's Thursday, either Thursday or Friday. He's on like 3 or 4 days a week live at this time until about 2 o'clock, I think. I don't know why I'm giving him a shout out. I watch him. I guess that's why. I don't know. Let's see. Todd Malik, take care. Hey, you too, man. Elizardo, have a great day, everyone. You too, bud. Stitch says, I'll try. Awesome. Thanks, everybody, for being on. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time on the next live. Have a great day. Bye.